Okay, cool.
So,
It's considered retirement age in Japan.
so they go through a bunch of other Disney worlds that don't matter to the plot, because why would they? and eventually they learn that the nobodies are being controlled by the black hooded cloaked guys. They're called Organization 13.
Ooh, sounds scary.
And they are all the strongest nobodies, because unlike Heartless that act on instinct, they have brains and can think and stuff. They do hard think very good. And eventually Sora goes back to Hollow Bastion, and he learns that the Ansem that he fought in the last game was not actually Ansem. It was Ansem's apprentice. Yes, it was you see, because this Ansem, he was there's another Ansem. There's a guy named Ansem the Wise, who was like
I think you mean Darth Plagueis.
Yeah, Darth Plagueis the Wise. Where's my thing? Okay, there it is. Yes, so there's an older guy. That's a goatee. That's Ansem the Wise. And the Wise, he had an apprentice named Xehanort.
So are they naming people by just throwing shit at the keyboard now?
Pretty much, yeah. And Xehanort took Ansem's name, and then he became a Heartless, and that was the Ansem that Sora fought in Kingdom Hearts 1. But also, because Xehanort took a Heartless and he had a strong heart, he also had a nobody. And that nobody is the leader of Organization 13. Man sex outside. Sorry, no. Zemnis. So Mansex is fine. So Mansex is trying to make Sora fight a bunch of Heartless to release a bunch of hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, so that the nobodies can turn human again, and something power of darkness
Bees.
Something friendship.
Yeah. And then while Sora is fighting a million kajillion Heartless, and it turns into a Dynasty Warriors game, a big boulder falls onto Goofy and he dies.
Scuba Snow!
Wake me up, please, stop. Please, wake up. Wake me up, please. Please. But it turns out, psych, he was fine. He wasn't actually dead, but then Sora tries to go to the organization's hideout, the world that never was, and he learns that Kairi, remember her? She was important at some point. Kairi was kidnapped by the organization, but then she was freed. But then she was freed by Naminé. Remember her? She was the better Kairi. And while they're there, while trying to save Kairi, Sora runs into this guy. He looks like Xehanort. He looks like the Ansem that he fought, but it's not. It's actually Riku. Somehow, Riku had to use the power of darkness to kidnap Roxas, and when he did that, he turned into Ansem, who is Xehanort's Heartless, and Kairi has a Keyblade now.
Even pretending this crap makes sense anymore.
Shut up.
10 minutes.
Oh my God, 10. Okay, we'll wrap this. We're in the final world. We'll wrap this up. So then Diz, the guy from the end of Chain of Memories, he's revealed to be Ansem the Wise, the guy from before, and he's still voiced by Christopher Lee. So it's really funny when he's talking to Mickey Mouse, and he's talking about the nature of the heart and true emotions, and how he was a fool in his research. And then he has this machine that he tries to zap Kingdom Hearts and turn it into digital data to keep Zemnis from taking it. But then
what?
You know. Yeah, you know.
Quick, somebody call
Honestly, I
Neo.
just kind of hope that Square Enix shut down sometime between the second and third game.
Well, this is the second game.
So they're almost done.
So the computer explodes, and Ansem the Wise is gone. Riku somehow is back to normal because we needed our anime pretty boy. And then they all go to fight. They all go to fight man sex. Oh, and they also kill all the other organization members along the way. There's
Red shirts.
there's Demix, who is the worst. Oh, did I offend you? Well, middle school me was offended during that fight. Dance, water, dance. And then they killed Zigbar. 5 minutes. Oh my God, we're almost there. I swear.
Hurry up, the
Shut
music's
up.
getting faster.
And then Luxor, who's the coolest one, but they don't develop him at all. So Sora, Riku, and Mickey, they fight Xemnas, and then they beat him, or they think they beat him. Naminé and Roxas, they have a big spiritual hug. Roxas goes back into Sora. Naminé goes back into Kairi because it turns out Roxas was Sora's nobody when Sora did the thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 and turned into a Heartless. Since he had a strong heart, he became a Heartless. He also had a nobody, and that nobody became Roxas. Roxas was all angsty and I don't know who I am. And then Naminé was Kairi's nobody, but Naminé didn't have a heart. Or Kairi didn't have a Heartless because she doesn't have any darkness in her heart because she's a Princess of Heart. And her nobody was partly used with her and Sora's body, which is how she was able to manipulate his memories. Anyway, they shut up.
Actually, 3.
Shut up. They beat Ansem, and then they think they beat Ansem, but then he turns the whole city into a giant dragon that Sora and Riku have to fight on their own.
The city turns into a dragon?
Yes, and it's the greatest final boss fight in the history of gaming. Yes, but unlike Ansem, where it's just tedious, this one is just awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they finally fight. Then they fight Mansex for the final time when in this white boy where he becomes a zebra. His cloak has a bunch of is white with black stripes, a bunch. So he has
it black with white stripes.
They beat him. And then they're stuck in the void, and Riku's like, oh God, we're finished, we're not gonna get back home. And Sora's like, come on, Riku, you need to stop, you need to think positive more. And then they take Sora and Riku, they end up in the realm of darkness, which is this moody black beach. And they're like, how are we gonna get out of here now? And then they walk out.
Game over.
They walk out, which is an extra middle finger to a certain other character who is currently there at the moment. Yes, you in the back. Your hand.